For the first time ever, I have decided to stay in a Wetherspoons hotel. I've never done it before. I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen. I've got absolutely no idea what to expect, but it's all coming up in this video. Subscribe if you are brand new. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you stay in a Wetherspoons hotel if you had the chance to do so? And let me take you back to when I was first in Newcastle. The time is currently 11:45 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and this video is a first of many for me. It is the first time I will be staying in Chesterfield, and the first question will be asking, well, Adam, we're playing Nottingham Forest, why are you staying in Chesterfield? To be fair, Nottingham's in quite a sound area. There's a lot of different cities, a lot of different areas around Nottingham where you can easily get into Nottingham regardless. So I thought, you know what, I've been at Nottingham, this is actually my fourth time going there. I thought, well, I'm not going to stay in the same place. Let's go to Chesterfield when I've got an opportunity to do so. And also, for it first, let's go to a Wetherspoons hotel. I still can't quite believe Wetherspoons have hotels. They've got quite a few of them in the UK now. And I believe one of the Wetherspoons in Newcastle is currently in the process of actually getting a hotel. So it's something that you guys are probably going to be seeing very soon. But I thought, we've got to try it. I've heard quite interesting things about it, so I'm intrigued to see in Chesterfield on a random Saturday, will the Wetherspoons hotel deliver? The food's cheap, the beer's cheap, the hotel prices are fairly cheap as well for what you're going to be getting. So let's see, will the standard be up there? I'm fascinated, so let's start heading over to the train station. In terms of prices today, now basically my train, I originally booked it for Nottingham return because, well, I was going to stay in Nottingham, and then after I booked the train I decided, well, you know what, I kind of want to stay somewhere else, so I've booked the hotel in Chesterfield. Now, so basically Newcastle is direct to Chesterfield, you can switch at Chesterfield, and it's about 40 minutes from Chesterfield to Nottingham. So for the way back, it's a lot easier for me getting back home because there's just be a direct train, which is about 2 hours, which is nothing, to be honest, for Newcastle fans. We're kind of used to that now. So I decided to book the train. We're going to go into Nottingham, do some shopping anyway. So basically my train ticket hasn't went to waste. But price-wise, it was 66 to go to Nottingham, so I reckon Chesterfield probably would have been under 60 return, which is, I mean, we're used to paying a lot more, so it's not the biggest thing ever in terms of hotel prices. I think the Wetherspoons one was, I want to say, between 60 to 65 a night. So again, hotel prices wise, it's probably on the cheaper side of some of the ones I've actually bought. So we're going to see today just how are things going to go. Will things run smoothly? If you guys have been watching these overnight stay vlogs for a while now, you normally know that something always goes wrong. So let's see today, is it going to be a smooth experience, and how is Chesterfield going to do? I'm kind of intrigued. You know, is Chesterfield going to be a nice place to visit? Fascinated. The time is currently 4:30. We have arrived in Chesterfield. I'm an idiot, by the way. I have actually stayed in Chesterfield before, believe it or not. Now, I had a charity match in the summer where I played down at Eccleston, so we were there for a football content creators charity game, played with some huge names. And I forgot that I did actually stay in Chesterfield ahead of that match, and I have to say, my experience last time was good. I can't believe I forgot that I've stayed here, but yeah, I have stayed here before. One thing I also will have to say is 4:30. Just look how dark it is already. I'm not a fan of it. I think especially mentally, I'm so used to kind of being light at this time. So this almost feels like 10 p.m. and it's just, I haven't quite settled into that yet. As for experience today, was before checking out the hotel, trains were fine. It was across country down to Chesterfield. No issues on the train. Off the train though, it was a bit of a nightmare when I got into Chesterfield because there's a bit of commotion going on the platform, so I kind of eavesdropped a little bit. Obviously, you know, I kept my distance, but I say eavesdrop, but they were literally shouting the entire time. So basically, there was a few people, I don't know whether they didn't buy a ticket or they bought a wrong ticket or something, but they were being horrible to like the staff members there, the train staff members, obviously just doing their job, and they were just constantly cutting them off, constantly saying, shut up, let me talk, like, screaming in their faces. And it's just someone like that where I kind of look back and go, oh, I think customer service is just the worst part about any job, isn't it? I kind of looked at that and just went, well, why do people act like that almost? So yeah, sorry for going a bit off topic there, but customer service is just the worst part about doing any kind of line of work. But yeah, going back on topic now, sorry, we are going to check into the Wetherspoons hotel, and I'm kind of looking forward to it actually, because my experience here was good last time, even though I didn't remember it. But I can assure you, I've had a good experience here, so hopefully second time will be the same. Yeah, it is the Wetherspoons. Now, if I remember correctly from looking at the website, I believe the hotel is for this little garden bit here. It's not that big. Oh, wait, no, actually, the hotel sign at the top there, so we must be assuming we're going to be upstairs. So you can see up there, hotels on the right. It is, as always, busy in the Wetherspoons. So the toilets always a mile away from the bar, and the hotel. Okay, here we go. We've got it here. So hotel is upstairs, the toilets are downstairs. So this is the difference with this Wetherspoons, and we'll check out the bar in a bit. But for now, we're gonna go check in. First impressions, though, it's mental, innit? I'm actually quite excited, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the view's like. It's not been the best of starts, unfortunately. Check-in desk is not open, so basically there's a telephone here which you're supposed to ring. I've done that. It's went to the bartender downstairs and he said he's going to bring someone up. I've been standing here like 15 minutes and nobody's came up, so we're going to probably have to make that call again. But yeah, it's quite a weird experience so far. Now my impression being is that basically the bartender's downstairs. Of course, they do the work in the bars. Now, to be fair to them, 5:30 on a Saturday night, you can imagine a Wetherspoons anyway, but when I say it is rammed, I mean it is so busy. I've never seen one that busy in a long time. It's the problem being is when you come upstairs. This is supposed to be a hotel as well, so there's just nobody manning the desk here. My impression is that the bartenders are basically multitasking, so one of them is probably going to do the hotel stuff as well, which is just like, it's just madness. So it goes to that telephone there, and it also goes to one downstairs. Hello, could you ping someone up to the check-in desk, please? Yeah, no worries, thank you. Cheers. I think you kind of sound like you forgot there, so you know what? It's a mistake, it happens. Let's hope now that you bring someone up. Just checked in there and my theory was correct. Basically, the staff members downstairs also work the reception at the hotel. Now, to give them credit and to be fair to Wetherspoons, it's probably the smallest hotel I've been in. There's legit like less than 30 rooms, so I can understand why they haven't perhaps hired someone that is always on the reception and someone that's not multitasking downstairs. We checked in now though, bit of a nightmare getting in, but we have got in. First impressions though, I always believe are key in terms of first impressions. The reception was a bloody nightmare. However, I'm intrigued to see how is a Wetherspoons hotel going to do. Is it going to be at the high-end quality or is it going to be one of the budget hotels? Let's find out. As for the room, oh my god, it's high range. Now, at least it's high range for the overnight stay, dogs, because we are so used to the staying in utter crap. So I am buzzing to say that this hotel room is not crap. It's actually good. I think the colours are nice before you even go into any detail. You can just tell you straight away it is high range for Wetherspoon standards. I think, and a positive thing for them, due to the fact there's less than 30 rooms in this hotel, more attention to detail. Every single room should be immaculate. There should be spotless. But I will say it looks nice. It does look nice. Now, one question you guys may have straight away: what benefits do you get from Wetherspoons when you stay in a Wetherspoons hotel? Is there room service? Can you get the drinks and can you get the food to the room? The simple answer is no, you lazy shites. Go downstairs and get them. Yeah, all joking aside, I mean, the stuff is downstairs. You can just get them yourself. But no, there is no room service. It wasn't even a check-in desk before, so yeah, I can't expect someone to bring the food and drink up for you. In terms of prices at this Chesterfield one, now I'm from Wallsend, and in terms of our Wetherspoons in Wallsend, it is probably the cheapest in the UK. I can't remember exactly what our prices are, but I reckon they're the same, if not very similar to this. So £2.99 pint of corn. I think ours is... I reckon ours is slightly cheaper. I can't remember because I don't drink, but prices are good. In terms of what benefits you get, you do get free refills on the tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. That's something you enjoyed, and all that is free with the room. So I'm assuming it's going to show you key card downstairs at the bar, and they'll let you have that. Wi-Fi is free. If you've got anything you need to ask, of course, just like any hotel, you'll be able to contact the reception. Hopefully, it won't take half an hour to come up. But all joking aside, yeah, it's kind of what you expect for a hotel check-in. Despite it being a fancy Wetherspoons, you know, you still don't get your room service, which I think a lot of you guys are probably wondering when you mention a Wetherspoons hotel. But one thing I will say, actually, is just how surprised I am by the fact that there is 57 hotels in the UK at the minute. Everywhere in England has them, other than the North East. I don't know what I got against the North East, but again, as I said in my intro, Newcastle is actually getting one soon, so they are changing that. It's quite weird though, because they've got all the menus here as if it's room service. Obviously, there's not room service, so they kind of got all the menus in the room for the sake of having them. Again, like if I wanted to just get someone downstairs, I'd look at the menus downstairs. But I suppose this is handy, you know, you can kind of look at it here and just go downstairs and order it straight away. But again, it gives you the impression that there's room service, but there's just no room service. So I kind of don't know what's going on here. There's a nice TV that I can tell all the stuff in here is brand new. You can just see, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a perfectly new TV, not a scratch on that. And hopefully it stays that way. In terms of what benefits we get down here, I'll quickly turn the light on. Again, look, the telephone's there, and there's no, you can't get room service. Like, it almost gives you the impression that you can do that. But I'm not asking. I know you're going to be eating or drinking here, but water's free there. Tea and coffee's all free. Got some different bits and bobs there. Hot chocolate galaxy. But we got some biscuits. I never had biscuits in my life, so I don't have a clue about them. But that, again, is with the package. You get that for free. Let's have a look at my window view before we go into detail in the room. Window view in Chesterfield. Next to a road. So I'm hoping after midnight I've got a lot of memories of Villa. The people just driving past, buzzing their cars at midnight. So I'm hoping this is going to be a smooth one. But Chesterfield is quite chill. I reckon we'll get a good time here. Everything looks true so far. There's no issues at all. We'll do the bed test check in a bit. Got 2 beds just in case any of them are dodgy. But I'm not expecting any of them to be dodgy, to be fair. Because again, the room's just lovely, isn't it? Plugs next to the bed. That's great for charging my phones up. I don't know what's happened in the corner there. It's probably the first mishap that I've seen. I don't know how that's happened. Assuming someone's punched or kicked up. But then again, why would you punch like that part of the wall? Yeah, I don't know how there's a hole there. It looks like someone's probably kicked it. But like, then again, like, why would you go to the corner of the room to kick that? That's a bit of a strange position there. Hello there. Nice mirror there. I mean, what I've seen so far, I've got to say, I am impressed. I wasn't quite sure I was expecting Wetherspoons, but I am impressed so far. Wow, that's actually a nice shower. Wow. Yeah, I am quite impressed with that. I'm just used to staying in so many hotels with crap showers or just like horrible bathroom facilities. So when I see a nice one, like it almost feels surreal to me at this point. But now, that's actually a nice shower. Great space area there. Of course, you got your bath mat in case someone slips. But you know what? I have to say, the hotel room itself, it's a nice room. Again, with Wetherspoon hotels, I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but listen, I've got to say, this is top range. This honestly is top range. I've got to give a lot of respect to Wetherspoons because, again, new hotels are opening up and the the standard levels. They're pushing to be amongst the top hotel chains in the UK, and especially the likes of the Britannia. You ever been in a Britannia hotel before? My God, they're bad. Wetherspoons, a pub, has completely put them to shame. This is definitely going to be pushing the likes of Britannia out of the door, which I would say is a good thing because their hotels, for the most part, are just horrendous. But they are most definitely putting themselves on the map. This is a good room. Attempt 1. Let's go. We're going to try and get £1 million. We seem to get some weird questions.
Question number 2 now.
There's 5 stars on the Chinese flag.
You're right. Well done. That's £1,000 guaranteed. Here comes question 3.
That's capital.
Well done. You've won £2,000.
I try my best not to use the lifelines early.
Take a look at question number 4.
That's so random. How are you supposed to know that? Who was voted least likely to succeed? Why did I not vote at school? Who actually at school had something like that? It's so weird. And that used the lifeline. How are you supposed to know that? Robbie Williams. Why was that an option at school? Like, that's not exactly going to motivate him to do well. I know he's done well, Robbie Williams, to be fair. But, like, what a horrible category to have at school. What a random question. How are you supposed to get that? The Cumberland sauce is with rich jelly. Ooh. I'm not sure. I'm going 50-50 yet.
Time to go 50-50 then. The computer will leave you with the correct answer and just one wrong answer.
Okay. I think it's red currant.
You just doubled your money.
Okay.
£10,000.
If we can get the 50,000, I think we've had a good game here.
You're going along nicely. Time for questions.
Common name, the creature muscat. I think it's a mouse. I don't know which one it is though. I'm gonna use the lifeline. I think it's one of the mouses. I don't know which one it is.
One of your friends, have a good look at them and decide who you
So basically in this, by the way, you gotta pick the correct person. So if I pick the wrong person, they'll give you a crap answer. Nobody's even got any intelligent levels here. He's got good decisiveness, so we'll ask him, but nobody seems to know, so I guess.
Your time starts now.
What's he gonna say? I reckon it's AOC, so let's see who's gonna bank on one of them. D. Oh no. Oh, she's made. Ha ha.
Well, your friend obviously had no idea. What are you gonna do now?
Oh, I think it's a mouse.
You gave me the wrong answer.
Yeah.
1,000.
Just currently chilling out in what is quite a cool terrace garden here at Wetherspoons. Had a chance to get something to eat before and just have a little chance to check out the bar area since we are staying in Spoons now. Again, as someone who is used to going to Wetherspoons and Wallsend, and someone who of course goes to the bars in Wallsend, I'm normally so used to just watching people scrap each other or watching something go down. So when you get a chance to go to a place like Chesterfield where it's just chill, everything's quite chill here. So you go inside the bar. It was busy when I first checked in, but everyone's having a good time. Everyone's just sitting, enjoying themselves, and it is quite a nice, vibrant atmosphere inside the Wetherspoons now. A couple of obvious points to make, and you guys already know this. The prices in Wetherspoons are just crazy cheap. I did actually get a couple of things to eat now. Oh, I had instant regret because I was supposed to be going to the gym down here at Chesterfield. For some reason, the gym down here closed at 8 p.m. and I didn't realise till it was like 7:30, so I kind of just face palmed, and I was hungry and it was cold outside, so I ended up going to Wetherspoons, getting something to eat, got myself to blame, and I literally the second I ordered the burger, I went straight on my phone and booked a half mile for next week. It was just an instant regretting myself there. But yeah, obviously the food's not healthy at Wetherspoons, but for being food that's basically just fried up out of the freezer, price wise is good, and the standard again for being reheated food, I have to say it does taste nice, and there's a reason why so many people just get something to eat or grab a drink inside Spoon, because the prices are just so cheap. They're just so cheap. But yeah, it was nice being inside. There was a nice Spoons actually, this one in Chesterfield, so if you're ever in Chesterfield for any reason, definitely recommend that. But again, as I mentioned when I was inside the hotel, I feel like when you are staying inside the Wetherspoons hotel, there needs to be perhaps a package or something as a hotel guest where you kind of get a bit of benefits. You get your free coffee, yes, but other than that, there's not really anything else. Now, in terms of negatives I've personally had so far staying at the Wetherspoons hotel, you don't feel like a hotel guest is probably the weird thing I have coming out of there. I don't think it's a problem, but let's say you are perhaps a tourist, or you're someone that's wanting to travel across the UK, you don't feel so welcome in the hotel. I feel bad saying that because I haven't got any grievances, any problems with this particular hotel, but I think especially as a Wetherspoons branch now, of course Wetherspoons just makes so much money, and when you go inside the hotel you almost kind of feel like you're just there to help Wetherspoons make money. You don't really feel like that much of a guest, if that makes any sense. Again, it's just weird with the hotel upstairs and the bar downstairs, you kind of just feel a bit mixed in with the crowd. And again, I feel like especially in a hotel you need to feel that sense of enjoyment. You need to be of course getting your value for your money. But yeah, I've got no issues with the room. I think the hotel is good, but you don't feel like a hotel guest. I don't know, I've got such a strange feeling coming out of that one. Good morning. Just about heading the train from Chesterfield to Nottingham. It's about 40 minutes. Quite decent. And again, as I said earlier on the way back, it's much easier for me getting back home. So Greg's, we picked one up. I can't believe I went in there. Sausage roll, £1.25. It went up again. The inflation prices of the sausage rolls keep going up. I remember when they were 80p back in my day. But yeah, we've got ourselves a sausage and bacon sandwich that should warm me up for what's going to be quite a hard game actually, but of course all that's going to be in the vlog from the match. So yeah, in terms of today, we'll show you how we get to Nottingham, and of course afterwards we'll show you when we get back. But again, I do have to say Chesterfield is so chill, like it's spot on. It's been spot on so far. Morning from the Portland Hotel here in Chesterfield. Apologies for not getting too much content last night. Basically my phone died when I got back into Chesterfield, so I had my second phone, and yeah, the quality wasn't too great on it. But as for what was quality, last night what quality weren't there now. Of course, talking away from the game, because you guys have already seen that in the vlog. I want to talk about this. Wetherspoons Hotel, is it worth your money? And this one half decent? I was surprised by how good they were. Now, again, in terms of hotel chains, Wetherspoons are at the top range. They are at the top range, and it's one where I wasn't sure what I was expecting going into it. I still have a bit of a weird feeling coming out, because again, it's still not really that much of a hotel experience. You can just stay in a nice room basically, but yeah, if you like your spoons, I think especially if you're on a date or you're having drinks with someone, that's 100% the place you should be going to. But let's say you're a tourist, or you're someone perhaps that wants to visit a new area, you want to experience the city, you want to have the best possible experience. I still don't know, but listen, that room was class. I liked it a lot, and I think we're going to do some more of these at some point. I think we definitely are going to do some more. But in terms of what I saw today, it's good. It was good actually, so well done lads. But we're going to start heading towards the train station now, and I mean, from what my experience has been like in Chesterfield and what Newcastle were like at Forest, it was just an all-round good weekend. So we've got a national break now, a couple of weeks work and relax, get back into the gym and just kind of, settle back into things. But yeah, no complaints for me. I thought the full experience all around was good, and Chesterfield, yeah, if you're ever in Chesterfield for any reason whatsoever, definitely give this place a go. Again, it's just nice and sound.